Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to learn about the world's seas and oceans. Oceans are not only large bodies of water. They have played an important role in human history. They connected different countries, helped trade grow, and allowed people to travel and exchange ideas. In this video, we will learn about the difference between an ocean and a sea, the 5 oceans of the world, important seas and their locations, ancient sea trade, Indian Ocean trade and monsoon winds, famous explorers, important canals and straits. So, let's begin. Part 1. Ocean and Sea. First, let us understand the difference between an ocean and a sea. An ocean is a very large and continuous body of salt water. Oceans cover a major part of the earth. A sea is usually smaller than an ocean. It is often partly surrounded by land and connected to an ocean. Although oceans have different names, they are all connected. Together, they form the world ocean, also called the global ocean. Oceans cover about 71% of the Earth's surface. They affect the climate, support many forms of marine life, provide food, and help with transportation and international trade. Part 2. The 5 oceans. There are 5 oceans in the world. The first is the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean in the world. The deepest known point on Earth is called Challenger Deep. It is located in the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean. The second is the Atlantic Ocean. It is the second largest ocean. It lies between the Americas to the west and Europe and Africa to the east. The third is the Indian Ocean. It is the third largest ocean. It is surrounded by Asia, Africa, and Australia. The Indian Ocean has been very important for trade and travel throughout history. The fourth is the Southern Ocean. It surrounds Antarctica and connects the southern parts of the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans. The fifth is the Arctic Ocean. It is the smallest ocean and is located around the North Pole. Quick revision. The largest ocean is the Pacific Ocean. The deepest ocean is also the Pacific Ocean. The smallest ocean is the Arctic Ocean. Part 3. Important seas. Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean Sea is located between Europe, Africa, and Asia. It is connected to the Atlantic Ocean through the Strait of Gibraltar. The Mediterranean Sea was very important in ancient history. It connected many ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians, Phoenicians, Greeks, and Romans. People used this sea for trade, travel, and cultural exchange. Through sea routes, goods, languages, ideas, religions, and technologies moved from one region to another. Remember, Mediterranean Sea means Europe, Africa, and Asia. Red Sea. The Red Sea is located between northeastern Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. It is connected to the Mediterranean Sea through the Suez Canal. In the south, it connects to the Gulf of Aden through the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. The Red Sea was important for trade between Egypt, Arabia, East Africa, and India. Remember, Red Sea means Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. Arabian Sea. The Arabian Sea is part of the Indian Ocean. It is located to the west of India. It was an important trade route between India, Arabia, and East Africa. Indian, Arab, and East African traders used this sea for many centuries. Remember, Arabian Sea means west of India. Bay of Bengal. The Bay of Bengal is also part of the Indian Ocean. It is located to the east of India. It is connected with India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, and Southeast Asia. It was important for trade and cultural exchange between South Asia and Southeast Asia. Remember, Bay of Bengal means east of India. South China Sea. The South China Sea is part of the Western Pacific region. It is located around Southeast Asia. It has been important for trade between China, Southeast Asia, and other parts of Asia. Even today, it is one of the world's major maritime trade regions. The Black Sea. The Black Sea is located between Eastern Europe and Western Asia. It is connected to the Mediterranean region through a series of waterways. The route is Black Sea, then the Bosporus Strait, then the Sea of Marmara, then the Dardanelles, then the Aegean Sea, and finally the Mediterranean Sea. This route has been important for trade and travel. The Caspian Sea. The Caspian Sea is the world's largest enclosed inland body of water. Although it is called a sea, it is geographically classified as a lake. It is bordered by Russia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran, and Azerbaijan. Remember, the Caspian Sea is the world's largest lake by surface area. Part 4. Seas and Ancient Civilizations. Seas were not only geographical features. For ancient people, seas worked like highways. The Mediterranean Sea connected Egypt, Greece, Rome, North Africa, and Western Asia. People traveled across the sea to trade goods and share knowledge. Sea routes helped spread languages, religions, technology, culture, and new ideas. This is why seas played an important role in the growth of ancient civilizations. Part 5. Indian Ocean Trade. The Indian Ocean was one of the most important trading regions in history. It connected East Africa, Arabia, India, Southeast Asia, and China. Many groups took part in this trade. These included Indian, Arab, Persian, East African, Southeast Asian, and Chinese traders. Important goods included spices, textiles, silk, ceramics, gold, ivory, precious stones, and horses. Indian Ocean trade did not only move goods. It also helped spread cultures, languages, religions, and ideas. Part 6. Monsoon winds. One of the main reasons for the growth of Indian Ocean trade was the monsoon wind system. Sailors learned that monsoon winds changed direction during different seasons. They used these winds to travel between different ports. Because the winds were seasonal and predictable, sailors could plan their journeys more easily. This made long-distance sea travel more regular. So, remember, monsoon winds helped navigation. Better navigation allowed regular sea journeys. Regular journeys helped Indian Ocean trade grow. This is an important exam point. Part 7. The Age of Exploration. From around the 15th century, European sea exploration increased greatly. European countries were looking for new trade routes, spices, wealth, new markets, and new territories. This period is known as the Age of Exploration. Part 8. Important explorers. Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus reached the Caribbean in 1492. He was looking for a western sea route to Asia. His voyages led to long-term European contact with the Americas. Remember, Columbus, 1492, Caribbean. Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama was a Portuguese explorer. In 1498, he reached Calicut, now called Kozhikode, on the southwestern coast of India. His journey established a direct sea route between Europe and India around the Cape of Good Hope. Remember, Vasco da Gama, India, 1498. Ferdinand Magellan. Ferdinand Magellan led the expedition that began the first journey around the world. However, Magellan was killed in the Philippines in 1521. The expedition was completed by Juan Sebastián Elcano in 1522. Remember, Magellan led the expedition. Elcano completed the journey. Part 9. Important canals. The Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is located in Egypt. It connects the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. It opened in 1869. Before the Suez Canal, ships traveling between Europe and Asia had to travel around the southern tip of Africa. The canal made this journey much shorter. The route is Mediterranean Sea, Suez Canal, Red Sea, and then the Indian Ocean. Remember, Suez Canal connects the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. The Panama Canal. The Panama Canal is located in Panama. It connects the Atlantic region, through the Caribbean Sea, with the Pacific Ocean. It opened in 1914. The canal made sea travel between the Atlantic and Pacific regions much shorter. Remember, Panama Canal connects the Atlantic and Pacific regions. Part 10. Important straits. 1. The Strait of Gibraltar connects the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. It separates Spain and Morocco. 2. The Bab el-Mandeb Strait connects the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. It lies between the Arabian Peninsula and Africa. 3. The Bosporus Strait connects the Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara. 4. The Dardanelles Strait connects the Sea of Marmara and the Aegean Sea. 5. The Strait of Malacca lies between the Malay Peninsula and the Indonesian island of Sumatra. It is one of the world's most important sea trade routes. It connects the Indian Ocean region with the South China Sea and the wider Pacific region. 6. The Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz is located between Iran and Oman. It connects the Persian Gulf with the Gulf of Oman and the Arabian Sea. It is one of the world's most important maritime choke points because a large amount of global oil and natural gas passes through this route. Therefore, any disruption in this region can affect international energy supplies, shipping, and global oil prices. Final revision. Before we end, let us quickly revise the most important facts. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean. The Arctic Ocean is the smallest ocean. The Arabian Sea is west of India. The Bay of Bengal is east of India. The Mediterranean Sea lies between Europe, Africa, and Asia. The Red Sea lies between Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. The Suez Canal connects the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. The Panama Canal connects the Atlantic and Pacific regions. Vasco da Gama reached India in 1498. And monsoon winds helped the growth of Indian Ocean trade. Oceans and seas are not only important geographical features. For thousands of years, they have connected people, supported trade, encouraged exploration, and helped shape human civilization. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more simple and educational content. Thank you for watching.